That's the last one we have to wash off, so we're good at this point.
That's fine.
All right, so now check what you just did. Make sure there's no little scrubbies left, because it's gonna feel yucky if we put Mary Kay on top of those aluminum oxide crystals. A lot of my buddies in the Mary Kay world don't do this on your face, because it is hard to get it off. I just think it's so awesome. I really want you to experience it. You know, and face is probably just a little bit red, rosy. That's okay. That's just circulation running through. Okay. It'll calm down though when you get to the second step, because number 3 on your tray, Microderm has 2 steps. The first one we just did, that's the ooh, it's a little rough. But the next one is the ooh, it feels so good. Company calls it the replenish system, but I think that the ooh, it feels so good lotion sounds nice. They didn't ask me when they named it, unfortunately. But if you'll take that pink one that's on the 3rd circle and put it where you just roughed up, it's going to calm your skin down, and it's also going to really, really get the botanicals in there. Number 3.
Yeah, but it does.
Oh, it's a little mixed up. It's okay. It won't hurt. We got to put the botanicals in and get the skin really, really healthy that we've just uncovered. A lot of our products are about exfoliation, because you get rid of the old and then bring the new healthy skin to the surface. And it'll look a whole lot nicer and younger too. So far so good?
Ooh, it feels so good.
It feels so, that's what I told you, it's the Ooh, It Feels So Good lotion. Thought I was making that up, didn't you?
That would probably be good all over my face, because I get hot flashes.
You can. You can. And I tell you
I have
what,
never met some, no.
I'm hot, just
even before
I have
hormones are
never
involved.
And then
met
flashes.
anybody.
On top of
We used to work together too, and I mean, her body would be pink, and it's like, it's just,
Yeah,
I'm just
it's like just so.
Uh-huh. One of my good friends does that whenever she gets nervous or excited, and she and I talk together. So if she came in my room and she was all red, I was like, what happened?
It's been like for the last 5 or 6 years like this,
Yeah.
and if I get upset, it's
Right,
worse.
right.
Yeah, that too, but they just.
Well, you
You know
just
what,
sit calm
actually,
down.
you don't
Calm
really look
down.
as pink like that last time I seen you,
I've been
honestly.
working at home.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean,
That's what
I
makes stressed
understand
out
because
anymore, do you?
her face, it would be, it was like,
much.
oh my goodness, well, it was fun, so.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Nobody
Alright.
can work at bars without one. I know.
The next 2, the day to night solution, these are our age fighting serums. These changed my life. I'm not exaggerating, because I joined Mary Kay because of these 2 products. Some of you have heard my story before, but when I said I was a high school teacher, just never hardly ever wore makeup at all, except I did that day because the moms were coming for parent-teacher conferences. So this lady stays after class and she says, gee, I'd love to take you to lunch. And my first thought was, why? What did I do? But she was really nice. She says, not about school. I'd like to talk to you about working together. And she hands me a business card with Mary Kay. I thought, oh my God, I would never do that. But I was too nice to say that, and so I used that good excuse we always use. Gosh, I'd love to hear about it. I'm just too busy. I'm going out of town later this week. She says, well, that's okay. Let me send you some little samples, and when you get back, you'll call me. No, I won't. But I'll take your free stuff. And so that's what I did. I took her little bottles with, you know, like those little travel size. They're so cute. And I'm going to tell you, I had a cleanser at home. I had bought it at a party a couple years before, and I still had some of it. So you can imagine how often I was using it. Because like I said, it's on the bathroom counter. It doesn't help much. So I wasn't super impressed. But I used all 4 of them together, which is the Miracle Set, 4 days while I was in Atlanta. And I was thinking, it feels kind of good. Oh, I'm probably just imagining that. But then I came home, I'm in the house 10 minutes, and my husband says, ooh, nice, did you do something different? Shoot, I gotta call that lady. So when I called her and said, I want a Miracle Set, she said, great, you want that full price or half price? Who thinks that's a stupid question? So I let her tell me about getting it at half price as a consultant. She said, you don't have to sell anything if you don't want to. And I didn't. And I have people in my unit who don't sell anything, and that's okay with me. But I put my Mary Kay pin on, and probably 7 days afterwards, I'd already sold $300 of product. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Anyway, I said I earned my first card 7 months later. So I don't know if this will change your life like that, or maybe it'll just change your face. But Mary Kay taught us that at every party there's at least one beauty consultant who's hiding as a customer. I don't know if that's true today, but I do tell you to watch what I do. If it looks like fun, I would love to tell you more about it. In the meantime, I'll tell you about these. Yeah, Kimmy just won't go there with me. That's okay. I love taking your checks, Kim. I'm fine with that.
I need to order some. Do you want the same, or should I start hitting them?
I I never get bored with them. It's okay. They can be just.
I know, I feel like I always do the same thing too. I'm like, I'm out of my mascara, which I don't know, mascara.
Yeah,
Bitch,
I
checks,
got
aren't you?
some of them.
You're talking about checks, aren't you?
Yeah, because I see a lot of her checks.
Oh.
That's okay. I told you I never get bored
It
with
takes
them.
Jesse.
Maybe
We're
something in the
used to it.
Hey,
Huh? Maybe
Even I
something
do
in
that
pink.
one.
You know, you could have labeled on there Kimberly's best customer. Their own signature. And then everybody else would say, who's Kimberly? And you could just hand them my business card.
Yeah,
We could come out with a little referral system for you. Or we might just go back to Mary Kay here. The Day Solution protects your skin, okay? It has the SPF 25, so it fights all the bad junk in the environment. The Night Solution repairs your skin from the damage we did in the past. So the Night Solution has the peptides that build collagen, and you just get cuter all night while you sleep. Together, the company calls it the Pro-Newel system because it protects and renews. I just call it the control top paintbrush for my face. Because you know how, see when you laugh, you know, if you find lines and wrinkles, you pull on the hose, it all kind of goes. That's what this does for my
That's
face.
why I haven't lost any weight. I'm afraid the wrinkles will show.
Well, I'll set you up so you don't have to worry about that anymore, and then your heart will thank us both. Okay, go to number 4. That's your day solution. All right, and I want you to do me an experiment. Put it on one half of your face or the other. Unless you already love it, and then I'll let you put it on both sides, because Kim will be mad at me and she'll have to walk around
she'll feel like
lopsided.
even or something.
We don't want that.
Thank you for giving me the exemption.
You are
She better be writing a big check today.
So as it dries, you'll probably already smell a little bit of the sunscreen smell. That goes away in a few seconds, so you won't smell like you're at the beach or anything like that. But it does, as it dries, you feel a little tingle, and it kind of starts to tone and tighten. Now, some of you are much younger than me, so it may not be as dramatic for the younger girls, but certainly it's easier to prevent than repair. But I tell you what, I woke up at 33, and I had pimples and wrinkles at the same time, and I was just like, where did that come from? It's
Just not
yesterday I
fair.
had none, and today
Well, I
they're
was
all
saying
over.
the other day is I've noticed, it just seems lately that my skin is changing.
Mhm.
And, you know, I'm like, okay, we're heading toward the mid-30s
Mhm.
now,
Mhm.
and
It's kind of like about every 10 years there's a switch. Like from 15 to 25, you're kind of just getting into adult skin. And even after teenage years, you still take a little while for it to settle down. And then, like I said, 25 to 35 is kind of, early. And then 35, it starts, you got another year, Holly, it's okay. 35, 45 is still, I think, kind of almost,
I'm younger than her.
I know, lots younger, I know, Jessica.
Many, many
But there's a
days.
different
Well, I'm almost 35.
Yeah, you. I got you before, okay. All right, so we got our day and night solution on. Next up, remember there's 5. Clean, tone, exfoliate is all inside of here. And then hydrate is the next most important thing. And that is about your hole number 5 on your tray. Moisturizer is so important. Even though several of you are oily skin, moisturizer is going to keep you from being oily, or at least as oily. Our body produces oil as a protection. It keeps bad stuff away from our skin. But when we take all that oil off, then our body's like, wow, it's a drought. So it produces more oil than it needs. So we actually have 7 different moisturizers. We're only using 2 right now. But if this isn't right, we can adjust you and get you something that's just perfect for your skin. Again, that's the benefit of being able to customize everything.
How long should one try it before you know it's working or not? Besides if you get allergic reaction
Right, if
from
you
it or
have something
anything like that.
painful, anything painful, obviously stop. If it hurts, it's not doing any good. But I think a good skincare system, it's gonna take at least 10 days to see if it's really working. Because honestly, when somebody first starts on the Miracle Set, if their skin wasn't in fantastic shape to begin with.
Put
and-
some on my neck if you don't.
Oh, please do. Now, we don't want any chicken necks down here. I thought I'd actually said that, but yes, do that. Sometimes right after you start using a new skincare system, you might have a few breakouts that you weren't expecting. And it's actually because there were things that were getting ready to happen anyway.
Because they were under the surface.
Right,
know what?
and you
right. We
brought
just gotta
them
pop
out.
them out.
You're right, because I started on my chin, I think, completed my face.
Right, you got all that extra
Thursday.
exfoliation
I
and everything.
noticed.
Mhm.
Yeah, things coming
Right,
out.
right. You wanna just stick with what you're doing. And like I said, unless it's painful or just horrible, stick with it for a good 7 to 10 days. And by that time, it should have settled in and you see what's really happening with your skin. And then over probably 3 to 5 weeks is when you're gonna start to see the biggest benefits from it. All the age fighting and all that start to really kick in. All right, so are we feeling okay? Nothing irritating or
Nothing
whatever?
bad.
Fantastic. All right, Lauren, you can actually stop.